quarterback.
Oh, there's a goal! Oh, at least I thought he was gonna until he blew it.
Hello there, how's it going, everybody? It's C-Rad from C-RadTV, and welcome to the April 2019 edition of Detroit Tigers Monthly. We have just completed our first real month of the baseball season to start off the 2019 MLB season. Tigers had a handful of games. Let's go through April, and let's see how the Tigers did in their first month of the season. Overall, in the month of April, the Tigers won 11-12. They won 3 series in April. Those 3 series wins came against the Yankees, the Kansas City Royals, and the Chicago White Sox. They also split a 4-game series with the Boston Red Sox. They started this month in the middle of a 2-game series against the Phillies. We will talk about that series against the Phillies in the May edition. But overall, entering May, the Tigers enter 13-14. They are third in the AL Central. They are 4 games back of the division leading Minnesota Twins. And they are 2.5 games back of the second wild card spot. We should not be talking about playoffs this early in the season since it's only the first month and there's still a lot of baseball to go, but anyway, it is what it is. So overall, the Tigers are 4-6 in their last 10. They enter May with a 1-game winning streak. In terms of run totals, Tigers had 84 runs in April, averaging 3.7 runs a game, while they were also giving up 103 runs in April, averaging 4.5 runs a game. So defensively, the Tigers got a bit to clean up in May and further on. So yeah, offense is pretty good. They could use some improvement, obviously, but defense has to drastically improve if the Tigers are going to do anything this year. In terms of player stats, Kristen Stewart, he had 5 runs, 9 RBIs, and 2 home runs, and a batting average of .268. Jeimer Candelario had 13 runs, 3 RBIs, and 0 home runs, and a batting average of .198. John Hicks, he had only 1 run, 4 RBIs, 1 home run, and a batting average of .349. Nico Goodrum, he had 10 runs, 11 RBIs, 3 home runs, and a batting average of .221. Dustin Peterson, he had 3 runs, 6 RBIs, 0 home runs, and a batting average of .250. Jordy Mercer, he had 2 runs, 1 RBI, 0 home runs, and a batting average of .289 in April. Nick Castellanos had 13 runs, 7 RBIs, 2 home runs, and a batting average of .268. Gordon Beckham, he had 7 runs, 4 RBIs, 3 home runs, and a batting average of .237. Josh Harrison has had a bit of a slow start to this season. Only had 7 runs in April, 7 RBIs and 1 home run, and a batting average of .165. So that batting average has got to improve dramatically. Miguel Cabrera, he had a stellar month. 10 runs, 11 RBIs, 1 home run, a batting average of .307. Grayson Greiner, he had 5 runs, 9 RBIs, 3 home runs, and a batting average of .233. Ronnie Rodriguez had 6 runs, 4 RBIs, 2 home runs, a batting average of .276. Jacoby Jones had 4 runs, 1 RBI, and 1 home run as he was promoted from the minors to the big leagues. Batting average of .135. He's got to do a lot more than that or he's going back to the minors. And then Brandon Dixon, he only had 4 RBIs in a short stint, as he was just recently promoted from the minors, and a batting average of .333. So offensively, it's there. It's just defensively got a bit to improve. There were a few players here that could get their batting averages up. So yeah, there's some work to do coming on, but it's only the start of the season, and there's still a lot of baseball to go. So let's go ahead and jump right into the pitching. So in terms of pitching, Tyson Ross, he pitched 29 innings in April. Gave up 17 runs and 13 earned runs, had 22 strikeouts and an ERA of 4.03 and a record of 1-2. So he's got some bit to improve here, but not a bad start so far. Blaine Hardy pitched 9.6 innings, gave up 6 runs and 6 earned runs, had 7 strikeouts and an ERA of 5.63 and a record of 1-0. Reed Garrett pitched for 6.7 innings. He gave up 4 runs and 3 earned runs, had 6 strikeouts and an ERA of 4.03, a record of 0-0. Jordan Zimmerman had pitched for 22.4 innings, gave up 21 runs and 20 earned runs, had 17 strikeouts and an ERA of 8.04, and a record of 0-4. So Zimmerman's really got to improve dramatically. He's got to really get better. Same deal with Blaine Hardy. Daniel Stump, he pitched for 4.6 innings, gave up 2 runs and 2 earned runs, had 10 strikeouts and an ERA of 3.9 run. A record of 0-0. Joe Jimenez went for 8.4 innings in April, had 3 runs, gave up 3 runs and 3 earned runs, had 15 strikeouts and an ERA of 3.21, record of 1-1. Shane Green went for 12 innings in April, gave up 2 runs and 2 earned runs, had 16 strikeouts, 10 saves, an ERA of 1.5, and a record of 0-1. Matt Boyd went for 32.1 innings in April, gave up 10 runs and 10 earned runs, had 38 strikeouts and an ERA of 2.8, record of 2-1. Buck Farmer went for 5.9 innings, gave up 3 runs and 3 earned runs, had 10 strikeouts in April and an ERA of 4.58, record of 1-1. Spencer Turnbull went for 27 innings in April, gave up 8 runs and 6 earned runs, had 26 strikeouts, ERA of 2.0, record of 2-1. Matt Moore only went for 3 innings in April for 1 game, gave up 0 runs, 0 earned runs, had 3 strikeouts, ERA of 0.0, and a record of 0-0. Part of that was because he was injured with a knee injury. Originally was told he'd be out for the season. Now he's been put on the 60-day DL list. So, we're just going to have to wait and see how that knee injury goes. I'd say take your time with him. Don't rush anything. Daniel Norris, he pitched 16 innings in April, gave up 8 runs, 8 earned runs, had 15 strikeouts, and an ERA of 4.5, a record of 1-0. Victor Alcantara went 9 innings in April, gave up 5 runs and 5 earned runs, had 3 strikeouts and an ERA of 5.0. Had a 1-0 record in April. Drew Verhagen went for 3.5 innings in April, gave up 4 runs and 4 earned runs, had 6 strikeouts and an ERA of 10.29. He's really got to improve dramatically from that. And a record of 1-0. And we had our 2 call-ups from the minors. Jose Fernandez, who went 0.2 innings, gave up 5 runs, 5 earned runs. Had 1 strikeout, ERA of 25. We can't really base how he's going to do off of that. Going to need more time with that one. Record of 0-0. And then we have Zach Renangaro, who went 0.2 innings. Sorry if I got his last name wrong. That's a tongue twister. Gave up 5 runs, 5 earned runs. Had 1 strikeout. Same ERA as Jose. And a record of 0-0. These 2 are going to need more time, but overall they got to step it up, or they could be going right back to the minors, to the farm system in Toledo. Pitching was pretty solid as a whole. They just got to get better and more consistent. But yeah, overall, that's going to wrap it up here for the April edition of Detroit Tigers Monthly. We see what there is. It was a pretty decent month. But, there's still a lot of work the Tigers got to go through. Consistency has got to be key. They got to be a lot more consistent if they're going to do anything. But we did learn at the start of the year, the Tigers had no expectations since they're in a full-on rebuild. So when a team has no expectations, is it really considered tanking? Tigers have still said they're committed to losing and still trying to rebuild for 5 years down the line. And we already know with this rebuild, the Tigers are one of the many MLB teams with attendance issues. But we know these issues clear as day. It's because it's a full-on rebuild. And it seems like nobody really cares. But sometimes most fans give this attendance issue a free pass. Because it's really hard to fill a baseball diamond up 81 times a year when you're playing every damn day in the summer. Usually the only cities that don't have attendance issues are around New York and Boston and LA. Mainly the big baseball markets, or big sports markets as a whole. But yeah, still a lot of work to do, only to start a season. Still a long ways to go. Momentum can for sure change on a dime anyway in the league. But yeah, that's going to do it here for the April edition of Detroit Tigers Monthly. That's all I got to say. Hope everyone's a great day. I'll see all yous for the May 2019 edition. Sorry that it came out so late. It won't happen again. I was just busy with other projects, obviously. But yeah, peace out and play ball.
Oh, there's a goal!